Alright, so I'm doing this video so you can follow up with the Firestrike 3dmark benchmark and maybe monitor the same things and temperatures and wattage consumption, usage for the CPU and GPU. Maybe identify some issues you have, or in any case, I'm trying to see if my system is functioning properly right now. So to start with, I am monitoring the max CPU thread usage, the CPU package temperature, the watt consumption for the CPU, GPU's temperature, watt consumption, and core load. I also have ProClock disabled, which is doesn't make any difference for me on the 3dmark, but it does on gaming. I'll show this in a separate video. And I'll choose my fans on manual because I do not have automatic control on my GTX 1070, unfortunately. Here you can see I have my multipliers. They're times 41, times 40, times 39, times 39 for 4 active cores. So when you see, because I'm also monitoring all 4 cores and their speed, you're going to be able to see if the CPU is throttling or not. So let's go ahead and I'm going to close this. And in the middle of the test, after the first part where it has music and everything, I'm going to continue talking about the specs and everything. So if you're interested and you're running the benchmark at the same time as I am, it'll be cool so we can see the results. So we'll manually set this right now just to keep it as cool as possible and launch 3dmark. Right now I'm running a 240 watt adapter for my Alienware M17x R4. The benchmarks, Firestrike, and run. So it'll be very interesting to see step by step, you know, the usage and the temperatures and the watt consumption for different setups. So if you could do the same thing with the same values, it would be super cool. Alright, and let's get into this test. The only one I am not sure if I'm performing as optimal as I could is the last one, is a combined test, because I do not see a usage for my CPU and GPU of 99%. So, but I haven't seen that in any other benchmark, so let's see what happens right now. Alright, cool. So you can see the GPU usage was way up, like 98-99% for most of the video, the benchmark, which is to expect. Now the consumption for this video card is 150 watts. That's what it's rated at. I've seen it go up to 120. And this Alienware M17 R4 came with the GTX 680M, which was a 100 watt video card anyway, so I don't think there should be a problem with the 240 watt that is included with the system. Also taking into account that the new Alienware 17 also comes with a 240 watt adapter when it has a 1070 on board. I know the CPUs are a little bit more efficient, but I don't think there's much difference when it had the 6th generation Intel processors. Also, I try to do this same benchmark to see if I was getting throttled by the power, but not having the 330 watt. What I did was I turned on airplane mode. I turned off my keyboard lighting, or all lighting for that matter. The display brightness, I lowered it to the minimum, and it didn't make any difference at all. So I don't know. I even tried hooking up an HDMI monitor instead of using my onboard screen, and I came out with the same results. So I'm really curious to get a watt meter, I don't know how they're called, to see how much juice my system is demanding from the adapter. Probably going to do that this week. I'll let you know. I'll hit you up with the results. And alright, so this is the physics test. I'm guessing everyone watching this video know what this is, but if you don't, this is what this is a CPU intensive benchmark. So we should see our usage really high. And there you go. It's 92%, 90%, and the consumption, if you see, it's 51 watts. I never seen it go further than that, and all cores were working at 3.9 gigahertz. So that seems about right. Now here in the combined test, I don't see the GPU and CPU working at 99% both at the same time. I'm very curious to know if your system actually does that, because I've watched multiple benchmarks on YouTube and I've never seen a system run 99% on the combined tests. And this is a tricky one. See right now 99% usage on the GPU. CPU usage is 81%, well, at least on the max thread usage. The other one is low. And usually when I'm recording, or I'm using a program to record, I get a lower score. It's a little bit lower, not that much. But that's fine. If you can see, I think these results are pretty normal. I've seen the results for the Alienware 17 R4 with the GTX M70, and they're not much difference in this. The combined score included, they're very similar. And alright, so to keep this short, let's just come here and watch. Let's take a look at this. This is 51 watts maximum consumption, and 120 watts for the GPU power. 99 usage. Temperatures were fine. I don't have much venting here, but yeah, I think, let me know if you ran the same tests at the same time, if you got like a very different consumption in certain parts or not. So I'll do another video right now, a separate video, about how this damn Procot thing just makes your life impossible with Alienwares. I had an Alienware 15 with a 980, and if I didn't disable this during gaming, my CPU would throttle to like half the speed. And this one there, it also affects, and I do not understand why. That's a separate video. So alright, let me know how you did in the combined score, if you did get your GPU and CPU usage, and have a great one.